Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be going today. Today's topic is don't mess with a woman's peace because you can't find yours. Bottom line, if you don't have no good intentions to be in a woman's life, you're not trying to elevate her, not trying to build with her, not really trying to plant the seed, then you don't really need to be entering it. You know, you got a lot of chaos in your own life, a lot of family history, drug usage, issues with your health, your well-being, not working out, not staying in shape, can't really keep a job, don't want to work to your full capacity, or just want to do the bare minimum, then leave that with you. Focus on what you need to do. You got emotional issues, financial issues, psychological issues, things that you got to work on within yourself. You got to go out there and you got to get yourself better before you try to add a woman to your life. If you got chaos and extra baby mama drama in your life, and you trying to get to a woman's life, it really shouldn't be like that. Because you got to make sure that your life is A1, make sure it's okay, it's acceptable, so you can invite a woman over. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to continue to build, continue to grow as a person, as a man, just in general. You got to continue to keep grinding, keep hustling, keep trying to better yourself, because nobody wants to deal with anything extra when it comes into your life, or you come to someone else's life. So I always make sure that you're always doing self-improvement, staying disciplined, staying hungry. You know what I mean? So, like I said, don't come into a woman's life if you're not trying to elevate her. You got a lot of chaos going on. Just be what you're at. You're on the sideline. Nothing wrong with taking a year or 12. I always look at it like a basketball term. Like, hey, you may go through stretches where you tear your ACL, you break your leg, your arm, your shoulder, and guess what? You got to get rehab. So do the rehabilitative part. Come down to rehabbing yourself. Get back to rehabbing yourself, then get back out there. There's no rush. God's not gonna make anything faster than He has something planned for you. So you gotta take some time off, try and get yourself together, do it, because like I said, your mental, your overall peace and well-being is what really matters the most. And you're not gonna be able to do that if you're not focused, you're not in a good state of mind. That's the only way you're gonna be able to go out there and find you a wife or find you a significant other, and also too, your negative energy, your energy is everything too, you gotta be positive, uplifting, even though you might have been through hard relationships, hard past, you gotta know like, hey, it was for a reason, and what can I learn from those situations? How can I grow from it? How can I help those situations grow into my next relationship, my next marriage? So that's pretty much for the gist of it. I just talked about my own self, for my own well-being. I had to learn how to go through it. My own self, I had to go through those breakups, the rejections, and not going on the first date, getting ghosted after dates. I went through it all, so I know from experience that, it's not easy. It's not easy to get back up, but guess what? I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna get knocked down. I ain't gonna feel defeated, I may feel temporarily down for a little bit, may feel temporarily defeated, but I'm not knocked out. I still got ice, I still got veins, breath coming out my lungs. I'm still gonna keep fighting until the day I die. And that's just my mentality. Like, until I'm no longer here, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna continue to do the best I can do for myself and my family. That's what the kind of mindset you gotta do. You gotta go all out. You gotta go through extreme limits to do what you gotta do for yourself, And then when you trying to add a woman on, y'all work together, y'all partnership, y'all be a A+ team, Anybody can do it by yourself. That's why, in the good book, the Bible says, it's not good for a man to be alone, but you gotta make sure you heal and healthy so you can go out there and find you a good wife. And like I said, you're not healthy, all thing you're gonna do is gonna drain the other woman, her energy, her self-esteem will be low because you're not dealing with somebody who's trying to enhance it, A lot of times, like I said, we just, so choosy, we're not really being careful when we date. We're just seeing the physical. We gotta really get to the mental, emotional part of it, the psychological part of the woman too when you go out there and date. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. What do you have to share on this topic? Feel free to comment below. Until next time, out, Coach JC.